Hey everybody! Welcome back to Pete and Jeremy's D&D Time. I am Dungeon Master Jeremy, and this adventure I have entitled Legends of the Vale, the Pernicious. It's going to be a very fun little adventure up in the Sacred Vale in the lands of D&D Time. But before we get into that, let's take a moment to say hello to our lovely cast of characters. Let's start with Oldman McWizardface, the Monstrologist, McResearcherface. Oldman, how you doing? How's the spring cleaning going?
Oh, they're here again? Okay. Get my sketchbook, make sure my will is updated. Okay, I'm ready for, well, I know you do.
Oldman, you know you can't die in the land of D&D Time.
Oh, that's what you think? I remembered that time Bartholomew was gone.
I gotcha. You just can't ever be sure. You update your will before every adventure.
Only when I hear you guys.
Are there other adventures besides when we're here?
I mean, you haven't had to clean Mira's house.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's fair. Well, Oldman, have you ever been to the Sacred Vale? I'm sure if you have, I've probably run the adventure, but I'm just interested. Have you ever been up there?
Possibly.
Okay. Are you excited to go up there this time? Is Oldman much of a traveler?
Oh, not really, especially some place so high up. It's hard to walk up there.
You gotta walk up the hills before you get to the valley, so I understand.
Exactly. And, well, I suppose as long as there's things for me to draw, it's okay.
Well, maybe there will be. We'll have to see.
Knowing you two, there definitely will be, and it's going to be trying to kill us.
Well, Oldman, welcome back, and I hope that there are things to draw that are trying to kill you. Yeah, let's go with that. Our next hero this evening is Anadoltia Bluebeads, the Porcelain Princess, I think, right? Or is it? It is the Confectia's Porcelain Princess. I'm sorry, Anadoltia. How are you?
I'm quite fine today, thank you.
So, Anadoltia, are you excited to visit the Sacred Vale up in the northeast of the lands of D&D Time? Do you know much about it?
To be fair, it'll be my first trip there. The Confectia has told me before that there are quite a few number of face circles there, but I never got a chance to see the place.
Well, now you know what. Now it's a great opportunity, heading right into the thick of it. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of crazy creatures up there. I'm wondering, is your patron, your warlock patron Confectia, did they ever spend any time in the Sacred Vale, or do they jump right past the lesser deities thing and go straight up to just a greater power?
As far as I'm aware, she only goes there to visit, to see some of her old friends.
Oh, okay. So this is where she, like, her college years. It's weird thinking of, like, yeah, gods during their college years, but interesting.
To be fair, as a fairy queen, I guess that's a way to put it.
Well, Anadoltia, I hope you have a wonderful adventure, but I'm afraid this one might be a little trying for you. We'll have to find out. How do you feel about other dolls?
Or if there's other doll bound, I'm quite fine with them.
Okay. Well, I
will say, as long as we don't get to meet that Duke again, I will be fine.
Understandable. Well, we're far away from the Candy Mountain. Well, not that far, but we're not in the Candy Mountain, so hopefully you should. Thank you again for joining us. Our third character this evening, returning after a long hiatus. We have. I'm gonna clear my throat for this one. Allie, Amelia, Zylpha, Clementine. Oh, what else? Samantha, Corbyn. Right? And your title is the Sun's Prophet. Right, because praise the sun. Allie, how are you?
Of course, praise the Lord of Sun. Thank you, Jeremy. It's been a long time since I've been here.
Allie, I'm wondering, what have you been doing? Have you been just busy stuck in the temple?
It's been mostly temple work, but I've also been training with the other acolytes.
Yeah, I remember last we saw you, you were using some pretty scary powers, really wielding some of that like might of the sun in a very a kind of frightening almost way. If it weren't so impressive, I mean.
Thank you.
Have you
But
been controlling that a little bit more, or?
mostly learning how to channelize it and use it more, how to say it, in a less destructive way.
How's that been going?
It's not been going so well.
Not so good. Of course, it never is it? Well, Allie, I'm glad to have you back. Have you ever been to Sacred Vale?
No, I don't think so.
Well, this is going to be great. I hope you have a wonderful time. There's a lot of crazy things up there. A lot of very strange people. Some of them maybe haven't heard of the greatness of the sun. So maybe this is a good opportunity for you to do some of that prophet's work.
Let me educate them.
Precisely. And of course, thank you again for joining us. It's great to see you again, bud. And of course, last but certainly not least, Sunny, the sun's radiance, a fellow sun lover. Sunny, how are you?
Oh, good. Yeah, fantastic.
Fantastic indeed. So we have a very interesting group of characters here. We have Oldman McWizardface, a gnome. We have Anadoltia, a doll person. I'm sorry, a doll creature. We have Allie, Allie, I think you're just a human, right?
Yes.
And we have you, Sunny, a lovely, wonderful flower. So Sunny, how are you?
Not so great. Cause there's only one sun worshiper. There should only. That's me.
Oh, you don't want to share. You don't want to share the sun.
No, that's my son. Not that person.
Oh. Well, Sunny, I'm sure maybe their worship of the sun is just like. I'm trying to find a way to rationalize this. Why can't other people also love the sun, Sunny? Doesn't that just validate your love of the sun?
No, cause I'm a flower, and so my love of the sun's better because it actually like provides me with life nutrients.
Mm-hmm. But in a way, the sun provides everyone with life, Sunny.
I don't believe you.
Oh, okay. I guess it's fair. Well, Sunny, maybe we try not to let this schism get too hard here. Do you think you can do that just this once? Maybe overlook it.
It is okay. I think I could do that.
All right, Sunny. So, how have you been? Getting any trouble lately?
No, just started building my own like village there. Yeah.
Oh, how's that going? What are you building it out of?
Oh, I just went and took that like big bill with a lot of money or whatever, the thingy, and I just traded in and got a huge amount of land and some seeds and some fertilizer, and I'm just growing it.
I gotcha. Of course. Well, Sunny, I hope your little garden or farm or what have you.
It's gonna be a whole kingdom. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, I hope your grown kingdom comes out great.
Me too.
If I may ask, Sunny, you're not using the illegal fertilizer again this time, are you?
What's legal? I don't know what you're talking about.
But well, that's a problem for later, Sunny. As today, Sunny, you're not at your farm. You're on an adventure for Bartholomew, earning some Bartholomew bucks on the side. As are all of you. You've traveled far to the northeast in the lands of D&D.
I just wanted to correct. I'm not here for Bartholomew bucks. Oh, I should stop now, but try. Continue.
All right. So, you head to the Sacred Vale, a lovely little area in the northeast of the land of DnDTime. A forest where the divine and the sacrosanct alike kind of manifest and make being. It is filled with all sorts of lesser gods, deities, archfays, and things really just not quite powerful enough to carve out their own spot in the outer plane. And so, as you walk a long, winding road, maybe you have like a wagon to ride in or something to make the ride a little less bad. It's quite a walk. You turn the corner around some small hills on a long dirt road and see up ahead of you a small village. But in this village, it's strange because there are lots of very green, grassy hills and knolls all alongside. There aren't any buildings, but there are little fences by the knolls and little posts with signs, mailboxes, and all sorts of things. And you see all of these tiny little creatures running around. They're not much larger than you, Oldman, and many of them are quite a bit shorter. They seem to be little anthropomorphic bunny rabbits. They're little rabbit folk, or bunny folk as they're commonly known in the land of DnDTime. And as your wagon kind of turns the corner, they all freeze and look at you, and there's this moment of just utter standoff as you see in their eyes abject horror. What do you all do?
Hey, let's be friends.
Just keep that pose! Somebody keep scaring them so I can get this drawing!
Will you guys be my friend?
Anadoltia is calmly petting Lady Molly, make sure she doesn't do anything stupid.
All right, and Allie.
I am observing them from afar.
Okay.
With my shield in front of me.
Excellent.
Please.
So you're defensive. So let's start with Sunny. Can you roll me a persuasion check?
Oh, I don't really think I need to roll a persuasion check. I have another way. Hold on.
Okay. I was gonna ask Anadoltia, can you roll me an animal handling check to keep your little sticky puppy, your little caramel dog in place? Well, the problem with just charm person is there are a lot of bunny folk here. There's like dozens of them around. This is a village you've just pretty much turned the corner into, Sunny. Do you still want to just charm a couple of them?
Maybe it's better if I just use my and
If you what?
use my hat. You know my hat, the wig.
Of course, you have your nice powdered wig on. So the little flower with his powdered wig is telling one to calm down. And Anadoltia, you're keeping your puppy in check, and there's no issue. And they're all just frozen, looking at you all, and they look at each of you, and then they just go about their business again, seemingly realizing you're not a threat even a little bit. Oldman, they only paused for about 4 to 6 seconds in just sudden terror, and now they're just going about their business again. They've already written you off as not threatening.
Great, that's fantastic. Now that we're friends, I can set you all on fire, and we can all unite in the sun. Yay!
One of the little bunny folk walks up, hops up to your wagon and kind of like sits up. Hello.
Just stay right there.
How?
Oh, hi there, bunny. Can we help you?
Hi, you're the adventurers. Welcome
Yes.
to Hopton.
Yeah.
You're here to help?
Yes, we're here to help you.
Yes, I am. We're all gonna unite and set each other on fire. It's gonna be fun.
I'm not sure about that, but if you come with me, I can show you. Well, we have a bit of a problem. It's on the other side of town near the gardens.
Let me just finish this drawing first.
Okay. And it looks at you and makes like a really cute pose.
Anadoltia wants to make a history check about Hopton.
Sure. You can roll me a history check. We'll see what you get. 12. Yeah. I mean, it's a town. It's like a small town. It's like a village up in the northeast. That's all you really know about it. pretty recently discovered when the bunny folk decided to really stop hiding from the world. But yeah, it's
I
very
wonder-
peaceful.
I wonder if I heard about this place from Little Booper.
Maybe. But yeah, so you all kind of follow this bunny folk. They pause long enough for you to get a good sketch hold.
This is not a sketch, this is a wonderful drawing. Why can't everything post like this?
That's right. You're so used to like a combat drawing that like a creature standing still, easy. But yeah, the bunny folk lead you through their small, very pleasant little town to the far side near the forest, and you can see that there are teeny tiny little fences that just can't keep anything out reasonably. And there are nice like rows of carrots growing, mostly carrots that they're growing. You see some celery, you think, but yeah, no, it's pretty much all.
Can I have your celery and carrots, just like a good bunch of them? I have a little project I'm working on at home.
Okay, sure. He kind of bundles some up, and this bunny folk has a hard time holding it all because they're just like, they have stubby little arms, this one. And he's like, here you go, and holds you out like 4 carrots and a couple of stalks.
Oh, thank you.
Anyway.
I make a little sack to hold it all in and put it on my back.
Okay. Yeah, you just like grow a little sack because you're a plant person, you can just do that. Excellent. But as you're all kind of doing that, and Sunny's talking to this rabbit, and the rabbit's giving them some simple like vegetables and such, the rest of you see in the garden, there's a little creature moving around. And you don't really notice it at first. You just see like a weird tuft of orange. And you see like a quick movement. And then you see it again and again. And I think eventually, Allie, you probably get a good sight of it. You're a cleric, you have a very high passive perception compared with most. But I think you notice like directly, it appears to be a tiny little doll creature standing maybe like 8 inches tall. Yeah, and it's got this bright orange hair that just kind of like flips way up in the air, and it's just kind of running around in the garden. It's buck-ass naked, but it doesn't seem to like have any, you know, designate like sexual stuff on it. It's just kind of flat and doll-like. Yeah, and it's just kind of running around, and it picks up like some stuff on the ground and eats it. And yeah, it's just running around.
Mr. Bunny.
Huh?
Would Lady Molly notice it with a passive perception of
Ooh.
13?
Yeah, I think Lady Molly gets your attention and it tells you your little sticky puppy. But you said something to the bunny, Allie?
Mr. Bunny. What's the holy thing walking around? Is it normal?
Oh, yeah. Hey buddy. Makes like a little sound and like goes over toward the fence, and the little creature shyly moves over and like pokes its head out from behind a stalk of celery. It's not very well hidden, but it makes like a kind of bashful face, and it kind of, you know, it kicks one foot back and forth shyly. But yeah, it looks like. Are any of you familiar with Troldols? Because that's kind of what this creature looks like. It has 2, like, kind of stubby arms, no obvious elbows, yet they do bend. Little stubby legs, a fairly rectangular body, and then a pretty big head with a large mouth, 2 big black beady eyes, and some crazy hair coming off the top. Oh, it's got ears. But yeah, otherwise that's all it looks like.
I'm kind of familiar with troll dolls, specifically their hair. They sell a good price on the black market.
Anadoltia would actually want to make some sort of check to actually see if she knows anything interesting about them.
Well, I was talking about troll dolls in real life. These are called Troldols in the land of DnDTime.
Yeah, the troll doll,
yeah.
black hair.
But yeah, I still want to make a check, see if I actually know what it is.
Yeah, sure.
Oldman holds his pen tentatively, like, I'm not sure if this is worth drawing. It's not quite. It seems kind of normal, but
So, would that be a nature check?
Yeah, we can call that a nature check. Okay, so as you're thinking like, what is this creature? You've probably heard about these are other doll creatures. And the bunny folk explains to you all. Yeah, that's actually why I called you here. Well, you see, the Troldols, they were really common around here. They're pretty harmless. They don't have any natural predators. They just kind of walk around and do stuff. I mean, this one just eats weeds out of the garden. He's just super helpful. I mean, he poops on the ground too. That's why we keep him in with this little fence.
Wait. Did you say poop? Okay, that's super important. Hey Trolldoll, how about you come to my I have this big place.
The Trolldoll's looking at you, but it's making like a stupid face. Like its face expression isn't changing, and you get it can't understand what you're saying.
Oh,
and the bunny folk looks at you. And says, yeah, they're really dumb. They don't really think.
Oh.
Yeah. They're just little helpers. But
so you want us to just capture them all and take them away somewhere?
No, we love them. There used to be hundreds of them around, but they just disappeared. I don't know. In the last couple months, there've been less and less, and now this is the last one here. We tried asking if he knows where they are, but I don't know. It doesn't know.
Would there be a check to kind of pantomime try to gesture a question like where are your friends?
I think I may be able to manage something.
So Anadoltia's trying to use like a doll's can't.
I guess that would be a way to put it. Yeah.
So I think Anadoltia, you start trying to make sounds, and the creature looks at you, and it's paying attention to you, but just not getting it. And then Oldman, you walk over, and Oldman, you have a knack for talking to very dumb small things. You just have a lot of experience being very frustrated with small creatures. But
it was all from my old master's son.
There you go. But Oldman seems to be able to get some basic concepts across, though the rest of you seem to be having a lot of trouble. Oldman, what do you want to ask?
Where is everyone else?
It seems like confusion kind of bats size a couple times, and then it makes an awful squeaking. You see its whole body kind of squish in a little bit, and it squeaks. And then it points toward the forest, and then hides behind a bushel of celery.
Hey, Allie, you're the biggest one here. How about you hold it, then we'll play hot and cold with it.
No, I'm sorry. No, I don't feel like it.
It's an Allie.
I would
I can do it.
I would prefer if you didn't take him with you if you didn't have to.
Oh, we do.
Okay.
Yay! They could join my kingdom. It would be great. They can make fertilizer.
No.
Forever.
We're just gonna take him, it, to go find the others. It seems to know where they are.
Oh, you bunny folk are welcome to come too. I have plenty of plants and stuff growing over in my kingdom. You guys could all live. It'll be great.
I just want the Troldols back.
Oh, well.
That's all.
Well, they're gonna be at my kingdom, so you're welcome to join them too if you want.
Hey, little Troldoll, do you have a name?
The Troldoll makes a horrible squeaking sound again. You get the idea that it doesn't have a voice box. It can only just squeeze its stomach and make that horrible squeaking sound.
Okay, give me your hand.
You pick it up.
Yes, an old man carrying this small thing. Nothing wrong about this.
It poops in your hand.
Here you go, Sonny.
Yay! Make another sack and just hold the poop in the sack.
Even its poop is kind of cute. It's just a perfect little round, it's got the little curly top. Just this creature is just so cute, despite the fact that it's disgusting and tiny.
Fantastic! It's in my poop sack now. Yay!
Yep, you got a poop sack.
I've shoveled more dragon poop than I really want to think about. That's nothing.
I can take that too. Just give me all the poop. It'll be great.
At this point, the buddy folk look through all this. All right, well, you should all get going. If you can figure it out, that would be great.
Oh, if you have poop too, you could give it to me. That would be great.
Look, we're paying you to do this. So please get the Troldols back.
Can you pay me in your poop? It would be awesome.
Let's just go find the Troldols. Come on.
She looks toward this bunny folk looks toward you, Allie, like thank you, and then they hop off.
Okay, point the way.
It just points toward the forest, and then tries to like. Imagine you're holding it on your palm. It like reaches over and tries to pull up your thumb to hide behind it.
Oh, good enough. You could be in my sketchbook. I'll try not to close it all the way.
You put it partway in the sketchbook. Okay.
It's like a bookmark.
It has this big dumb smile on its face, but you can tell it's getting a little squished. So yeah, do you guys start heading toward the forest?
Yeah,
And who's
sure.
leading the
Yes.
way?
Might as well.
I think I should lead.
So Allie, you take out your shield, the front of which glows with the molten hot bearing of the sun, if I remember
The
correctly.
might of the sun, yes.
It kind of
And
guides the way.
Volcanus.
What was that?
And I also take out Volcanus.
Oh yeah. Oh right. So you're like ready for fighting, but you start making your way into the forest, and as you all start heading through, a couple of things become readily apparent. There is kind of a sign nailed into a tree, only about 10 feet out, which obviously was put there by the bunny folk. It's at about head height for them, and it says "Warning: Beyond be dragons," and then in parentheses, "They eat bunny folk." It's very well made. It's an incredibly well written sign, and it's a very exquisite etching of a dragon on it. And the wood appears to be an incredibly rare purple, some kind of purple wood.
Oh, that's great. Can I just have some of that? Just chip it off.
No one's with you. I mean, it's just the four of you and the Trolldol.
1 second, let me shade this drawing. It's not as good as mine, but it's something.
Actually, Oldman, it's better than you.
Oh my god, I must have a copy of this!
Well, I mean, if it is like a dragon, but to them, a crocodile will seem like a dragon.
I'm gonna just cut off a little piece of the sign. Just take it.
Yeah, just cut the little tip off the end. Sure.
Yeah.
Oldman, you're able to expertly what do you call that? Because it's an engraved sign, so you're able to kind of
Press the page on it and shade around it. You know that thing that
Exactly.
you used to do in elementary school.
So you get a very good etching of it. It's very good.
Oh yes, I almost forgot.
Mhm.
I talked to Pete and/or Jeremy. This is necessary.
So you cast Mage Armor. The Trolldol gives you a thumbs up as you cast Mage Armor. But yeah, it's weird. This sign was definitely not put here by the bunny folk, but was definitely put here for their good, supposedly, if there's a dragon beyond. And there's a clear path leading deeper into the woods.
Oh, wait, hold on. This sign is missing something. And Sunny just draws a little smiley face next to it. It's too sad. Now it's better.
I show the Trolldol the sign and see if it reacts.
The Trolldol does not react at all. It seems fairly unreactive. It just doesn't know. It doesn't seem to care one thing or another about the sign. You think it might not even recognize the sign as any different from just the tree.
Well then, it seems like we'll be fine. Let's... Which way, Trolldol?
kind of sits on your hand. Doesn't do anything else.
Which way?
I don't think
it doesn't know.
I don't think he'll be able to take us any further.
Sunny just smiles and walks forward. Just keeps going forward.
Well, I guess I need to keep him anyway. We need to return him.
Okay. So yeah,
No. He could just come into my kingdom. It'll be great. It'll be fine.
I wouldn't trust anything with you.
Why? You don't like the sun? Sun's awesome.
Oh, I've seen what Colts can do. You should have seen that cloud guy.
Anadoltia like looks at everyone like arguing with his.
If you don't mind, maybe I should scout ahead with Lady Molly. I mean, she can go up trees, so we can probably get a vantage point.
Yes, you scout ahead so we can finish our pointless bickering.
Very well.
Anadoltia actually does just that.
What was that, Leanne? I'm sorry, Allie?
We should just... Let's just go.
So, Allie begins to move ahead, with Sunny behind them. Oldman, of course, bickering with Sunny the whole time, about cults. But the Sticky Puppy Scout's a little bit beyond that. So can you roll me a stealth check, and then a perception check for your Sticky Puppy?
Alright, wait, stealth check for the Sticky Puppy as well?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, one moment, let me bring that up.
Yep, you should have a character sheet for them in...
Yeah, I got it, let's see, I'm trying to see, I guess it'll be just +2.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it'd just be with the dexterity. I don't think it has any skills, so you can just... I guess roll me a dexterity and a wisdom check. Just hit those two ability score options. Oh man, super stealthy and very perceptive. So the puppy scoots ahead. It's like walking sideways on trees and stuff, being pretty discreet. And man, so Molly is not actually a familiar for you, right? You do not have to spell.
No, she is not. At the moment, she is not a familiar. She's just a mount.
Yep. So Molly sees something that concerns Molly and comes back and warns you.
I mean, I'm pretty much riding on her back.
Okay, then you also need to roll me a stealth check. Okay, cool. So as you're riding ahead just a little bit, and the rest of the party is maybe like 20, 30 feet back. They're not super far behind. You're like walking around in the trees, being super stealthy. But up ahead, you see that there's a small clearing, and in the middle of that clearing, you see what looks like a tiny arm of a Troldoll, or a Troldol rather, just kind of buried in the ground, half sticking up. There's just half of a tiny little arm sticking up in the ground in the middle of this.
Oh no!
Let's see, I guess, I will...
Well, do you have any immediate action, before the rest of the party catches you?
Alright, so immediate action, I'll probably, what would be a good idea, like, to gauge, see if this might be a trap or not?
I don't know. That's your intuition if you want to think that.
Like, I'm trying, like, let's see, I guess, you know what, yeah, Anadoltia is actually going to, like, she's going to be very careful about it and investigate it.
Okay, so you're going to scoot up. Can you roll me an investigation check? And I think at this point, everyone else is getting to the clearing, so as you all get to the clearing, you see Anadoltia riding atop of her little molasses dog, and she is approaching this Troldol arm that is just sticking up out of the dirt. It appears to be buried. All right, as you go to investigate, you don't really see anything in particular besides an arm sticking up out of the dirt in this clearing. The clearing itself is only about 15 feet wide. Does anyone else do anything now that you're all there and you all see what's going on?
I'm gonna try and dig it up.
Well, 1 second.
Uh-huh.
Somewhere here. Here we go. Here, have a shovel.
Oldman conjures a shovel into existence in your hand, Allie. And yeah, you just go clean it, dig it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just you push it in, scoop out. I assume, yeah, I mean, you just dig up this little thing. You pour it out, and as the dirt kind of breaks away and you clear a little bit of away, there appears to be a really dazed-looking Troldoll that was buried in the ground. And it's filthy. Its hair is just ragged and matted with dirt. Its eyes are kind of like looking all over the place. It seems a little delirious, and just absolutely just filthy, dirty. Its hair is probably green instead of orange. But yeah, as it kind of gets its bearings after you've dug it up, it looks around and looks at you all.
Well, it's clean you up at least.
Yeah, I mean, it still looks cute, even just disgusting and filthy. And yeah, you press to digitate, boom, clean, and it kind of looks down and looks at you, and then it poops on the ground.
Yay! I just
then,
take it in my, put it in my poop sack and just, yeah.
You have 2 poops now. Yeah, it begins to walk, just walk away toward the forest.
I grab it, and I put it next to the other one we have.
Oh, you pick it up and you put it next to the other Troldoll?
Yeah, and see what they do.
They just kind of look at each other, and then they give each other a hug, and then they sit down on your hand.
Oh,
Your hand is pretty crowded.
this is adorable. Well,
They're very cute.
Okay, then I'm going to... Do you need that shovel anymore, Allie?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, then I'm going to make instead, like, sort of an egg carton.
Okay, just make a big egg carton and stick them into it.
Pretty much.
Sure, you now have 2 Trolldolls in there. They don't resist at all. You just kind of stuff them in and close it.
Oh no, I'm leaving it open.
Oh, okay, they're just sitting in it.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't seem to care. They're totally fine.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I can make more sacks, and we could just put all the Trolldolls in my sack, and that would be great.
Oh no, I want them to see what's going to try and kill us.
Yeah, they can still see. I won't close the sack, I promise.
No, I think they're fine here.
Okay, so as you're all talking, right, you begin to hear a sound coming from the foliage nearby. It seems all of your discussion and the digging might have gotten the attention of some kind of large creature lumbering in the forest nearby.
Oh, there it is.
Any of you do anything, you hear the direction it's coming from, but you don't see it yet.
I took out my sketchbook.
Anadoltia just gets Molly to zoom up a nearby tree and just try to sit on a sturdy branch.
Can't you see through walls or something?
I don't know. So Anadoltia scoots up a tree. Oldman ready to sketch. Allie, Sunny.
Oh, I just ready a firebolt just in case it attacks us. No, actually, let's make it a guiding bolt. Yeah, guiding bolt. Sounds nice.
Wait, what was that, Allie? You put a blindfold on?
I throw a light at them, a light bulb.
Oh, you just make a light. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you have tons of light. All right. Well, as you all kind of get ready and brace yourselves, you hear this kind of lumbering and the shifting of foliage, and then you see something that is still cute but horrifying because it's a 5'10" Trolldoll lumbering through the forest. It's just been enlarged in every dimension, or maybe it's normally like this, but it's really uncomfortable with its plasticky skin or body at this size. It still has its face is huge. Its mouth at this point is big enough that Oldman could maybe fit in it. And yeah, it just kind of boom.
We're gonna need a bigger egg carton.
It looks at all of you.
Hey, how's it going?
Do you shoot it, Sonny?
It hasn't attacked yet, so I'm still ready for it to attack. Yeah.
Okay. And then it goes as it compresses its stomach to squeak and charges forward toward you, Allie.
Okay, that's an attack. Take some guiding bolt.
Can everyone roll me initiative? And you can go ahead and get your guiding bolt off. Up. Oh, come back. Roll 20. What are you doing?
Can I use my ready action to begin my sketch?
Absolutely, you can. So you can roll your first scan.
Wait, that should not be like that. It should be at second level. I don't know why it's doing.
Well, it just rolls the one. It only rolls the level after the damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which unfortunately, that roll is not going to connect against the Trolldol. Against this one. So the guiding bolt goes wide, and the creature rushes forward toward you, Allie. Allie, what is your armor class?
It is 19.
All right, and it's going to make a horrific bite against you. As it opens up its giant Trolldol mouth and goes and tries to eat you. And it gets... Oh, roll so y'all can see it. Oh gosh, a 19 for 10 piercing damage as it chomps down on your shoulder. 19 hits, right? I know I just asked, but sorry. All right, and now we are on to you all in initiative, which I think.
I didn't think I rolled. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Here he is. Yeah. There we go.
Okay. Sunny and out. So, it's all of you, and then the Trolldol goes. Because you guys just didn't attack at that first round, like you didn't immediately go in. So, Anadoltia, you are the first to roll. What would you like to do? As this lumbering monster has just rushed forward and taken a pretty serious bite out of one of your companions.
All right. So Anadoltia will first. She hasn't really tried this before, but she's going to do it now. She's going to evoke the power of her patron and use Bestow Curse from the Sign of Ill Omen.
All right. And what does that do as you attempt to curse this Trolldol abomination?
Give me a moment to actually roll, but I'm going to try to make it where it will have to roll a wisdom check if it fails. If it fails the first one, if it is cursed, it will have to roll a wisdom check or just be dumbfounded and not take action.
Alrighty, that's a very good curse. And that's very effective against it. I'll roll its wisdom saving throw. It gets a 5.
Yeah, it fails.
Curse. So now at the
it is cursed.
Turns, it has to roll a thing.
Yeah.
Awesome. Is there anything else you want to do? Because you're up in the tree.
After that, I'm just gonna have my butterfly net.
Okay. Oldman, what would you like to do? The creature suddenly kind of goes slack-jawed and begins to drool a little.
Well, how'd my drawing turn out?
It's only been 6 seconds. Are you already done?
Well, I got 19, so...
It's pretty good, actually. You're looking at it and you're like, pretty solid.
I'm pretty good at drawing things charging at us now. Thanks, Jeremy and Pete, wherever you are.
Is there anything you'd like to do?
Sure, let's, open up the blender.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so now it's dumbfounded, just standing there, and a cloud of knives just is conjured and begins to spin around it. It takes 7 damage automatically.
And I'm gonna back up behind Allie.
Okay. It continues to stand there, somewhat dumbfounded. Sunny, what would you like to do?
Oh! I'm gonna do 2 things. First thing, I'm gonna try to throw it and hit it with the oil. Just
Alright,
an
it's
18
covered
hit.
in oil. Yep.
Fantastic! So, if it takes fire damage, it takes additional 5, and then all that. It's in the description. Then, I'm gonna see my friend that got hurt, and then I'm just gonna, healing light them for, just 3d6. Not too much. Not too much.
Just 3d6. Okay. So,
It'll be okay.
Allie, you feel the warmth of the sun, and you regain 15 hit, which is more than you took.
Yeah.
And then it is your turn. You've seen that this other flower, your companion, can wield the healing of the sun.
Well, since she can heal, then I will examine. And you see the same black fire from the giant mold from the other long ago.
Alrighty, your sacred flame, the black fire, wreathes around.
Wait. Put it up. Not that one. Not that one.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I know the DC's wrong on that. Oh, you're inflicting wounds. Okay. Yeah. What is your wisdom bonus?
Yeah, that's not doing well.
Yeah, it's all good. I'll just manually add it. What's your wisdom modifier, Allie?
4.
Roll 20 can be funky. 4. Oh wow. So yeah, you definitely hit. That's a 13 with that. Go ahead and inflict your wound as the black fire of the sun burns this Troldoll. It's just a bug with roll 20 sometimes. Oh my, holy shit. Alright, so you deal 20 points of damage to this creature, and it makes a horrible squeaking sound as it squeezes in and begins to just melt beneath the fire. Jeez, okay. So it's looking real bad after that. Not like, it's bloody, it's not quite dead. And it's its turn.
And as a bonus, action, I'll summon my spiritual weapon.
Oh, cool. And your spiritual weapon appears, unfortunately missing. But what does spiritual take the form of? They're just a little sun, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. The little sun appears and tries to hit the creature, but unfortunately doesn't hit. This creature's hair is bright blue, by the way. The large one. It's its turn. Anadoltia, you said it has bestowed curse now, right? So it has a wisdom saving throw?
Yes, it has to make a wisdom saving throw, or it just does nothing for its turn.
So it... Oh my goodness.
Okay, it's...
Natural 19.
Yeah, with 16 it does make it.
Alrighty, so it kind of snaps out of its delirium for just a moment and goes to... Who did the most damage to it right there? That's Allie. So it's just gonna double back and attempt to bite Allie again. A 12 to hit misses. So this creature, it attempts to bite you again, but it is unable to connect. We move to Anadoltia. What would you like to do? You're still up in the tree. The creature seems to have maybe snapped out. How long does your bestow curse last?
Until a remove curse is placed upon it, or actually it's up to 1 minute.
Concentration, right?
Yeah, it's up to 1 minute.
So he's just cursed for a while, but it seems to have gotten through your curse somehow in the last turn, miraculously against all odds.
Okay, in that case, she's just going to... Yeah, for the moment, she's going to hit it with a Ray of Frost.
Okay. You hold out your...
Wait.
Oh.
No, actually, no. I did say I was going to bring out the butterfly net, so... We're going to be having Molly jump off and just with me holding the butterfly net.
Okay, so you're going to make a leap attack using your butterfly net. Go ahead. Its armor class is it's 11. And you will connect with that. It's going to roll wisdom saving throw. And it gets a 12. So with that, you see this very large troll thing shrink up into a tiny little butterfly and is currently, at least, captured within Anadoltia's little butterfly.
In which I will do like I did last time and do a can to put it into a jar as with the net included.
Well, okay. So yeah, you go to put it in a jar. What does everyone else do as Anadoltia has just captured this large creature?
It's still
Sonny, as it's gone now, you can see beyond it the way it came through the forest. There's a very, very large poop, about 5 or 10 feet deeper.
Yay!
Okay. Okay.
I'm just gonna fill in the remains of my sketch and take away the blender.
Okay. And Allie, are you just you're just cool?
Yeah, if I can get rid of the better.
Okay. So as you all kind of, well, I guess look about your current situation. You run off toward the big poop, Sonny, and you go and you heft it in. Again, it's like perfectly shaped. Big curly poop emoji poop. You just shove it into your bag. But as you look up, you notice that in this direction, the direction this creature came from, it's not quite as pleasant. As you see, there's some really disturbing things. You see little pieces of Troldols just kind of scattered on the ground. There's just kind of a head, its beady black, lifeless eyes looking up on you, kind of discarded.
I
You
cover
see
the
a leg
turtle's
ti-
eyes.
a leg tied to a string hanging from a tree. You see a body, but all of the limbs have been pulled out and replaced with the wrong limb. And it's attempting to crawl, but seems in agony.
Oh, fantastic! That looks like a new friend. I just grab him and put him in a bag.
But yeah, and there's a clear path of destruction from where this large Trolldol came from. And it just seems horrors.
I'm going to try
It's
to.
not bad. Not too bad. It'll be okay.
I'm going to try to collect the pieces of a full Trolldol and use mending to hope it bonds together.
Okay.
Oldman has done this in the past on the 13th.
So you try and mend one of the Trolldolls back together from all its pieces. You do so, and as you cast your final mending to put the head back on, its eyes open fully wide, and it makes a horrible squeak, which, being that you can talk to small creatures, you know means, "Help me!" And then it dies again.
Oh, yeah.
Well then, this is
you're now
very
holding
depressing.
Yeah, the two Trolldolls that you currently have in your book seem totally unfazed. They just don't care. They're just sitting there looking around.
So much for loyalty.
You're not sure they get it. Anadoltia, how do you feel seeing this path of mangled dolls?
Honestly, Anadoltia's like looking at it. If her face could turn pale, it would.
Oh no.
I guess it doesn't matter much. I got my drawing.
But Anadoltia, even though she's completely scared, she urges Lady Molly to carefully tread forward and keep her ears out.
Hey, Allie! Did that bunny tell us to bring them back alive or just bring them back?
Well, didn't it specify anything? I think we can bring back pieces and all.
No. I remember correctly. He said, "Give me all of them and let me take them into my kingdom." I remember that. That's what he said.
And I thought I was the one with Alzheimer's.
A brutal joke, man. But as you all, I guess, continue, you begin to head down this path, investigating, looking for signs of what kind of could have caused it. You begin to see just more and more of these terrifying, it's the slaughter. And you see where the bunny folk said there were hundreds of these creatures, there were hundreds of these creatures. And after a short time, you begin to start seeing some other kind of disturbing configuration, more so than before, where it's like multiple, now like Troldols with new holes kind of drilled into them with extra arms inserted and things like that. None of them seem alive. But yeah, eventually you come to, ahead of you, a fairly large clearing. You see that there are crates kind of stacked all around, filled with little doll parts. There are tables and sketches and drawings all up on them. And that's currently where you're at. It looks like a little campsite. There's even a tent.
Oh, go there, the sketches and drawings.
You want to go look at them?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, so you kind of... Oldman just strides right into this little camp.
I'll follow him. I'll follow him and see nothing.
Okay. So, and Allie, you're following Oldman just on guard.
Yes.
How about the rest of you?
Anadoltia is pretty much petrified in a way, but she's doing her best to retain her nerves, and she's like trying to get Molly to like go up like the nearest tree as high as she can.
Yeah, you notice they're like way up high. There are still Troldols like lashed to the tree.
Okay, so yeah, if she notices that, she ain't gonna go up there.
Yeah, it's like you don't notice it until you get up there, and then it's like, who stuffed one into this hole in the tree up here? All right,
the
most bizarre thing about all of it is, despite the fact that there's all of this just slaughtered poor creature, they're still adorable. It's like, it's terrifying and mortifying and disturbing. So cute.
If I might ask, how large is this little campsite, like from where Anadoltia can see?
It's a huge clearing. Oh yeah, because you climb right to the top. So you look out. It seems to be a couple hundred feet. Just across. It's very large. It's a little bit hilly. There's a river on the far side that just kind of, there's a small lake over there too. And you actually see what looks like a white cloaked figure. Or actually, not a white cloaked figure. A green cloaked figure over by the river. They are just kind of standing, not actually by the river, but by the lake that's, where the river kind of leads to. And they're just looking out into the river. It's hard to see them from where you currently are because it's kind of a curvature of a hill. But yeah, they're right over there. They're facing away from where you are.
All right, so everyone else is still like really closer to me at the moment?
Yeah, you see below you, Allie is on guard. Oldman is looking through notes and sketches. And Oldman, these sketches are incredible. They're the greatest you've ever seen.
Ooh, no, that's terrible. Oh my god.
All right, how long would it take Anadoltia to write a little message and attach it to a crossbow bolt and fire it towards like her party?
It's going to be easier for you to climb down and talk to them. That's how. It's going to be way easier for you to climb down.
Consider like what's in the tree. Yeah, she's gonna pretty much zoom down and like go up the relative group and like let them know about the figure on the other side.
What do the sketches depict?
What language did you speak?
A lot.
I'm actually interested. You might know it.
Common, Gnomish, Primordial, Deep Speech.
You actually don't know it.
I know Common and Sylvan.
Sonny, you actually know the language that the notes are written in. It's a lot of shorthand, so there's some of it that you can't quite decipher. But at a glance, it appears whomever this figure is, whoever wrote these, is attempting to discern the source of their cuteness. That seems to be their obsession.
What is this? What are these perfect sketches of?
Oh, they're after poop, everybody. That's what it is. They're after poop because that's the thing of their cuteness. So that's what they're after.
Notes about poop.
Source of the cute.
Would an adult should be able to read it as it's in common? If it's either in common. All right, yeah, she will be able to read it then.
Yep. So, I mean,
Well-
like, same notes.
Oldman is going to take the sketches, put them against his
No.
sketchbook, and use mending.
Oh, so you're just gonna etch them
Wait,
into your
wait, wait, wait.
sketchbook? Ooh.
No, I'm going to put the pages
Oh,
in my
you put it in
sketchbook.
there. You're gonna
I
side
drew
book.
these. I drew these,
Oh,
guys.
oh, shit! Oldman, the thing.
Look at how amazing I am.
And yeah, they're really good. They look like life. All in color and everything.
He's going.
as-
Okay,
sorry, go
never mind. No, he didn't draw any. Go on.
Yeah, Liette, as you're kind of like just hanging out, looking around, you notice in one of the crates, it seems to just be filled with Trolldol hair.
Oh,
Various
oh,
different
they were
colors.
after lots of money. They were after lots of money. See, I knew it.
What was that, Liette?
I
Sorry,
closed. I closed the box
Oh,
and I gave it to Oldman and say, "Don't let Sonny touch it."
Okay, sure.
so
Hold
yeah,
on. Wait, I got an awesome thing. He said, "Don't let me touch it." Suggestion: let me touch it immediately. Give it to.
You're trying to cast suggestion on one of your friends.
Yes, I am.
All right, so you go to cast suggestion, and the booming voice of Bartholomew echoes throughout in the clearing. There is no PvP in the land of DnDTime.
It's not PvP. It's just a suggestion. You wouldn't know anyways, because you wouldn't know, because it's not magic. You wouldn't know. So, ha!
Sonny yells up at the sky. And as Bartholomew's voice kind of echoes and fades away, you see a green hooded figure, at least a green cloaked figure, beginning to approach you all over the hill on the other side of the camp.
Anadoltia currently says,
I tried telling y'all, but y'all just wouldn't stop bickering. I'm gonna just find some place to hide.
Well,
Anadoltia's actually going. Yeah, Anadoltia's going to try to find like the nearest, I don't know, like
there are
medium
boxes
sized.
everywhere.
Yeah, she's going to try to find like the nearest medium sized crates that are like
Okay.
probably small enough for her to fit in, as well as Lady Molly, and just like try to get in the space between them.
You can hide behind the crates easily, but the crates are all filled with doll parts.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like if there's any
Okay.
crates that are like in a kind of like a group, she's gonna hide
You
like
hide behind them.
behind them or
Yep.
like where she won't be able to seen.
Okay. So you go to hide. Allie, Oldman, Sonny, do you want to do anything?
Sure. I know there's natural foliage in the area. So,
Yeah, it's a little outside. You'd have to 15 feet to get out of the clearing. But...
oh, okay, great. I'll do that.
Okay.
And then,
great.
so
And
I
then
have a
you're gonna-
24 to stealth.
Okay, so you hide out in the wood. Oldman, Leah, Anadoltia. Oldman and Allie, would you two like to do anything? As like you're wearing the green cloak, beginning to approach.
How many crates are there?
There are dozens. They're everywhere.
Allie, do you have a plan?
Hey, I bring my spiritual weapon between me and the hooded figure and scream, "Identify yourself!"
The figure stops as you call out, "Identify yourself."
I'm
And-
going to switch myself with a bunch of doll parts inside a crate.
Just, next to you, Allie, just a pile of doll parts in the shape of Oldman appears and fall to the ground unceremoniously. Oh, gee. And the figure pulls back their hood, and you see beneath. It actually also kind of parts their cloak a little bit, which falls to the ground, revealing a strange man, skin completely blue, like a dark, rich, vibrant blue. Hair very similar. They wear a green cape and a big green belt, and they're holding a golden scepter with like a big crystal on the top, to the top of it, which glimmers with all sorts of different colors. And the figure looks toward you, kind of surprised, and says, "I am Valerian, 7th of the 8 powerful warlocks who dictate the laws of fashion in this realm and all others. Who dares to enter my camp? Identify yourself."
I am Allie, Amelia, Zylpha, Clementine, Samantha, Corbyn of the Sun's Cult.
He begins to walk towards you again. "You have style. I like it. Could use some refining." He seems to be like really paying close attention to your shield. As he takes he's about 100 feet away, but as he takes a step, he's just suddenly next to you, and he's looking at your shield really closely.
Oh, thank you. I really like this shield as well.
Yes, it's very nice. Where did you get it?
It was magically enchanted by Bartholomew.
Well, he kind of scrunches up his face. That old wizard couldn't have made this.
Yeah, with a little bit of help, of course.
Well, what brings you into the forest? The rest of you see just Allie and this person now having a conversation.
Well, we were just searching for the Troldols.
Oh, those creatures.
Yes,
Unfortunately, they're all dead.
Oh. Is there anything you can do to help us bring them back to life?
No, they're absolutely useless. I've tried to figure out their secret, but they just won't give it up.
Well, and what is it that you're searching for?
The secret to their cuteness. What makes them so adorable? Out of all the horrible things that they've been through, that you do to them, you bury them for days, you swell them dozens of times in size, you tear them apart and put them back together in terrifying manners, and they're still so darn cute. I need to know their secret.
I don't
And a
think
few
there is any.
dolls. Oh, there is. There's always. And what loss is a few mindless dolls? He says, just kind of idly kicking one of the pieces, like the head of one that appeared when Oldman switched places. It just kind of bounces a few times. It's a shame.
Anadoltia hearing this conversation is probably going to get Molly to as stealthily as possible just go around to that tent.
Okay. Yeah. Can you roll me a stealth check for Molly? Yeah, Molly is actually able to sneak over to that tent pretty well. If for no other reason than Valerian is incredibly distracted by his conversation with Allie. And he's really looking at Allie like, it's kind of hard to tell, but if you were to guess, he's maybe like appraising your outfit. Because he's like, where did you get your shoes? They seem kind of peasant.
Well, these aren't my regular shoes. These are just the battle boots.
Does Oldman, having known his location before, notice this movement?
Oldman's like entirely inside a box, isn't he?
I suppose so, you're right.
But you hear everything, and maybe you're in the box directly in front of Anadoltia. So, like, Anadoltia, do you whisper anything to Oldman? Are you like talking to each other?
Oh, I was gonna shoot a message.
Oh, you just have the message spell. All right, who do you want to talk to?
Anadoltia, and ask what she's planning, moving around and such.
Well, I can't really message him back, so
You can respond.
Yeah, you can actually secretly respond via the message spell. It's a two-way conversation.
And also attempt to as quiet as possible, tell him that she's pretty much just gonna go to that tent, hopefully it'll be a good place to hide in. But if she finds anything interesting, she will let him know.
Now, Anadoltia, are you with the sticky puppy?
Yes.
Okay, so you're like stuck to the side of it as it's sneaking over. Excellent.
Well, I mean, I do have a riding saddle on it because
It's all good. Yep, I got you. And Sunny, are you doing anything, or are you just watching for now?
I'm watching for now. I'm gonna ready a suggestion if I have to.
Okay. Valerian looks toward you again, Allie, and says, "Please let me give you something great, something worthy of the power of the sun." And he kind of just reaches. He takes the scepter and just kind of points it toward you for a moment. Do you try and dodge out of the way, or do you let him do whatever he does?
I'm gonna let him do it.
Okay. As the scepter touches your skin, for a moment it burns, it scalds, but you realize it's not heat, it's light, as pretty much a rainbow of color washes over you. And you're blinded, just instantly blinded. And as you kind of blink your eyes and look around, you see that your boots seem to glow with like the heat of the sun themselves. They appear almost not molten, but atomic, like the sun itself. They're pretty interesting. You can see that despite the fact that like it's crazy and kind of explosive almost, right? There are still all very distinct lines and edges for where the weaving would be. It looks pretty rad. And actually, you look down and some of your like regular clothing. There seems to be an illusion over it to make you just kind of look like that. Basically, look like a little sun right now. And he goes, maybe a little too gaudy for someone like you, but I like it. It's the Valerian original, just for you. Make sure to tell your friend. Your sticky puppy, Anadoltia, you sneak up and you poke into the tent. It's a huge extra-dimensional space inside. You see beautiful gold and purple silks. You see a huge four-poster bed with unreasonable numbers of pillows and rich red velvet. And more importantly, you see there are cages of these little Troldols sitting in one of the corners. There may be like 8 cages stuffed with them. They're like sticking out the side. And as you kind of enter in, these kind of mindless little Trolldoll creatures kind of squeak, just kind of instinctively, kind of excitedly as they see someone enter. But yeah, there appears to be maybe 200 Trolldolls jammed in cages in here. Do you do anything?
If she still has a connection to Oldman, she will let him know.
You don't, unfortunately. Oldman has to talk to you. Well, actually, we can say that like Oldman's message to you was as you were coming in. So go ahead. What do you say to Oldman?
I found some live ones, but they're stuffed in cages. And she says it, and she says that, and like. She's just like, there is a tremble in her voice. Like, she is actually afraid, like, if that guy actually sees her, what would happen to her?
Okay. Oldman, do you react to that at all? You're the only one else who knows currently.
I imagine I tell Allie, and then I tell Sunny.
Okay. So you send a message spell to Allie, and what do you tell Allie?
I tell Allie, we got some live ones in the tent.
So, Allie, you're just kind of standing there talking to this figure who's just made you gleam like the power of the sun itself. What do you do when you hear that? The figure's just kind of talking absently about themselves to you.
I'm just gonna. Well, I'm gonna respond to him.
Mm-hmm.
Try and get them out. Try and get them out of here. But I'm just gonna keep talking to him, kind of distracting.
Mm-hmm.
Trying.
Can you roll me a stealth check?
Is this all in our minds?
No, it actually is a whisper, which means your mouth does have to move. This character may have a feat, which allows them to read lips. We'll see, though. Allie, you can go ahead and just roll me a deception or a stealth check, and we'll see how this goes. All right. Then he looks at you. He doesn't seem to pick up on anything. So anyway, you aren't the first of Bartholomew's crew that I've run into. First, I ran into that little insolent brat, Selk. She hardly even wears the original I gave her. It's really quite fabulous, if I do say so myself.
Oldman is going to send 2 words. Jailbreak! Or 1 word, I guess.
To Sunny? Or?
To Anadoltia.
Okay. So,
Didn't you say something to me, too?
I think he let you know what was up, too, right?
Oh, yeah, I think that's what he said.
Yeah. So, what do y'all do? I'm wondering, do I need to roll for initiative here, or...
Suggestion. Just, if you no longer need the Troldols, just let them free.
So you just walk out of the woods and do that?
No, I'm suggesting it while I'm hiding still. They wouldn't know anyway.
Creature you can see within range. I think it has to be able to hear and understand you. So from the forest, you just call out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anadoltia, she's actually going to attempt to get them out, but she ain't gonna do it just grab them or anything. She's gonna have Molly stick them to its body.
Excellent. Okay. So you just start. It seems that the Troldols, you can actually because they're dolls, they kind of squeeze a little bit. You can actually pull them through the bars. They're just not smart enough to put themselves through. So the cage doesn't really matter to you. You just start jamming them on. Sunny, you with your powdered wig from the forest, they're if you don't need them, you should just leave.
To just let him go is what I actually said.
Okay, you just let him go. Oldman?
I'm gonna see how all this turns out.
So you're just waiting. Any ready to actions, or are you just watching?
I'm just watching for now. I don't really got anything planned.
Okay. And Allie.
Oh, I tell Allie, we're freeing them.
And Allie, are you doing anything?
Am I doing anything?
Or are you just gonna see if Sunny's suggestion plays out?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and ready myself for battle if needed, but not do anything right now.
Okay. So as you kind of brace yourself for whatever could happen, Sunny, your voice calls out, and the figure looks toward you, and you can just immediately tell your spell completely fails. This creature is completely immune to charm.
You still can't see me. I'm still hidden.
He looks in your direction, though, and as your spell fails and Valerian looks at you.
See me still.
You can have them. I have no need for them anymore.
Oh, okay.
He starts to walk away, I guess. I guess I'll see you all later. You're all getting very boring. There are other secrets left to uncover.
Thank you for the call.
Oh,
no problem.
Hey, by the way, I do know their secret. And I kind of just toss a little bit of the poop out from my hiding spot.
Are you throwing poop at him?
No, not at him, just out from the spot.
A little piece of poop falls on the ground. Right.
It's the poop, I promise. Check it out.
Absolutely mundane. And he begins to walk away, and the rest of you, just, I guess, are just kind of confused at how well this is going. And also, you stuck maybe 20 of them to your puppy at this point, and everyone's kind of gotten out of their cover, and he's just walking away.
No, I'm staying in the box.
Okay, you're staying in your box. And he says, oh, by the way, I guess if I'm going to release them, I'm going to release my thrall over them too. Be careful about the monster. And the figure kind of disappears into the forest. And you hear a big splash. And from the other side of the clearing where there's the big lake, you see a gigantic amalgamation of like arms and limbs pull itself out of the lake. And a few moments later, you see more and more of this large creature beginning to emerge. And Oldman, with your extreme monstrous knowledge, this appears to be a hydra made out of doll parts. It's massive, and at the end of each of its 5 necks is just one huge, terrifying troll doll head. And it's beginning to just crawl toward you.
I must draw this!
Yeah, no, I don't think, that looks, not fun.
Wait, I'm drawing!
You start drawing. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm just
Probably
gonna...
2 right. You have like 12 seconds before you get.
I'm just gonna hide real quick. Just. It doesn't need to see me. No, bye.
Okay, you go to hide, Sonny. Anadoltia?
Well, would Anadoltia know? Because like she's been in a tent stuffing these things on.
Anadoltia, the tent disappears, and so does the extra-dimensional space. And you and the crates full of Troldols are the only things that are left.
Oh.
Valerian just left. And all his stuff left with him.
So she sees this. I do have like out character question. Is it terrifying yet still cute?
Yeah, it's horrifying but still cute.
Okay.
Horrible.
Okay, so Anadoltia, despite her, I guess, better judgment, she just like pretty much gets Molly and just tells her, get as many of these on you as possible and leave.
Okay. Molly begins to just roll around in the troll dolls that are all sticking to her. And Molly's very good at this. What do you do?
Anadoltia will pretty much like she actually pulls out one of her crossbow bolts and just like and readies a darkness spell.
Okay.
And that's about all she's doing right now.
And Allie? This huge
Allie's
horrifying doll monster is approaching you.
In case the
I
dark...
find it.
Alright, you charge it?
I think
charge
you
in.
need... I think you need to know this in case the darkness drop. I have sun vision.
Of course. So, Allie, you rush forward. Go ahead and make your attack as you just rush at this horrible monster. It makes a horrible, like, squeaking sound from its multiple heads as it walks forward. And you get the first blood on it. Oh, no.
No, I don't.
Well, even... That definitely isn't correct. It's not adding the right bonus to it. But even with that bonus, it's not going to correctly hit. It's just not a high enough attack roll. You swing with your big hammer, but unfortunately do not make contact. Is there anything else you want to do? You want to use your spiritual weapon, for example?
Spiritual weapon!
The spiritual
Now
weapon
I-
swings?
Spiritual weapon has been fixed.
Yep. That'll connect. Go ahead and roll me the damage. Oh,
Pew.
wow, 10 force. Nice. So 10 points of force is the spiritual weapon. Bam! The sun slams into it. And we move to the next in the initiative order, which I'm just going to use the initiative from last time. So Anadoltia, what do you want to do?
Okay.
You see your ally has rushed ahead. Do you cast your darkness?
I do have a question. How big is this creature?
It is a huge monster. It's a huge construct. So it's about. I mean, it's like. It's not actually 15 by 15 feet, but it controls an area 15 by 15 feet. Its actual torso is probably only about 10 feet in diameter, but it's got like, a couple foot thick neck.
Okay, so
Terrifying.
all right. So Anadoltia's first move is to cast darkness on the crossbow bolt she is holding.
Oh shit! That's a really cool strategy. All right. I'm sorry, I didn't even think about that. Go ahead and take your shot. Wow, I didn't even. Damn.
I mean, it's my action.
Yeah.
So
Yep. Well, that was your readied action from last round.
yeah.
So go ahead. It's your turn now.
Okay, so yeah, and then she's gonna load it into her light crossbow, and if she's within range, she will fire it at probably a point at the torso where it will pretty much
block the heads.
Yeah. Is it? Oh,
Okay.
wait, 15-foot radius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. So she's going up like right at the base of the center neck.
Okay, cool. Well, that if you put it there, it'll completely obscure Allie within it too, and Allie won't be able to see anything either.
Ooh.
You should put it at the heads. Fire at the head.
Yeah. If you fire at the heads, you're okay.
Yeah, I guess. Though this might put me at a disadvantage, but I'll try it.
Sure. Go ahead and make your attack with your light crossbow. You take aim and fire. The darkness bolts flying. Unfortunately, going a little wide as the bolt misses the creature. It hits a tree nearby though, and then the tree is covered in darkness. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn now? Anadoltia?
Considering that was my last bit of a spell, nothing else I can do.
Okay. Oldman?
Okay, well, first, this is from the ready. God dang it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna finish up my sketch.
It's distracting how cute they are despite being horrifying.
Well, then this turn, I'm going to finish it.
Okay, remember I'm giving you a +5 because you're taking more than one turn going on it, so it's actually an 18. Still pretty solid.
Okay, good enough. This is wonderful.
It's also terrifying. Okay.
Now
You
I'm
wanna
going
move it
to
all?
get out of the box and head towards all of the little ones.
Okay, you're heading toward the sticky puppy covered in dolls.
Yes.
Sunny, what's your move?
I have a question about that tree. Is it close enough if I climb the tree that I would be able to lean down and hit it with a weapon?
I mean, you could do. Oh no, not hit it with a weapon attack. It's too far away.
Yeah. No, that was my question. Yeah, like I could climb the tree and then like try to hit it.
Nah, it's just too far off.
Oh darn. That sucks. Okay, but I can still climb the tree and be invisible. Kinda like darkness.
Yeah, it's just far off. I mean, it's like 90 feet away.
It'll be okay, cause I have firebolt and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
climb the tree.
Well, I mean, it's 90 feet away, so you can just start running toward it if you want.
Oh, the tree is 90 feet away.
Yeah, it's very far off. I mean, she was firing away from you toward the Hydra and missed.
Oh, okay. In that case,
Yeah.
we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna
Okay.
do that. No. In that case, we're just gonna where is it? Guiding bolt.
Oh man, unfortunate. Oh, actually, with against the doll hide, now that still misses barely though.
Oh, darn it! It doesn't help that I have advantage because I'm hidden either. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately not. The guiding bolt goes wide, streaking over the head of the doll Hydra.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it's not great, I'll tell you that. Alrighty, so we move to the doll Hydra's turn. Right? No, Allie's turn. Allie, what would you like to do? Allie? You're muted, just in case you're wondering.
Yeah, I forgot I was muted.
All good?
No.
Oh, you're casting the Sacred Flame upon this creature?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that... Not the best damage, but, we'll take it. What's the DC for the Wisdom save?
It 14.
Okay. Me...
For some reason it's saying strength, but it's not strength.
Yeah, well, it rolls a 1 on its Wisdom save, so it'll take that 1 point of fire of radiant damage, as the sun's light does burn it.
Pew.
Is there any... Oh, and your spiritual weapon connects as well. Go ahead and give me that damage.
Pew.
For 10 force. Alrighty. So this thing's taking 21 points of damage. It's, still pretty okay.
As a monstrologist, would I know that our complete lack of slashing damage means that we're fucked?
You don't know. I mean, it's a...
Oh yeah, this is a weird amalgamation of stuff.
This is like a monster. You don't know what this thing is.
You're right, okay.
The doll Hydra is going to attack, and it makes a horrible screeching sound. And then all 5 of its heads come bearing down upon you. because you're the only one who's up at it, Allie. So, what's your armor class again? 18?
19.
19. Okay, so you said 19 or higher, so it's good. Oh god, 24.
Oh.
8 points of piercing. You still up.
I can take it, I can take it.
Okay. It'll roll a 12, so that'll miss. Third
Yes.
attack. Oh no.
Uh-huh.
The third head bites into you for 15 points of damage. You still holding on? What was that?
Yeah, I'm still.
Alright, fourth attack. Oh, I hit
Remember, I healed you. Yeah, you gotta remember that I healed you.
no! A 19 for 9 points.
No.
Oh my goodness, this thing doesn't even have that good to hit, guys. It's just rolling really well.
That's 15.
You got a +6, not good.
It's not like ludicrous. It's just, you know what I'm saying.
It's just 31 damage in total. It'll be okay.
Does Allie go down at that, or is Allie still holding on?
Yeah, no, I'm at 0.
Alright.
Exactly 0.
And the Hydra bites with its last head. You have 2 failed death saving throws, and it can begin to crawl forward, holding Allie's body, approaching the rest of you. All right, we move on to the top of the initiative order. Anadoltia, what would you like to do?
Anadoltia is actually going to double time towards her crossbow bolt.
Okay, so you're just gonna book it to the crossbow bolt.
And she's going to be retaining her concentration on it because she's probably going to try again.
Okay, it's pretty far away from you. Like, it's gonna take you more than a turn to get to it.
That's fine. I mean, like I said, I'm double timing, so 50 feet.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you start running toward it. I mean, you'll probably get to it at the end of your next turn.
That's fine.
Okay. Oldman, what would you like to do? Allie just went down.
How heavy are these cages?
They're made of wood. They seem incredibly fragile. You're not sure, like, if these creatures were any smarter, they'd have got out.
How heavy are they?
They're pretty light. Valerian is a creature of little work.
Okay then.
You might think
This-
they're made of balsa wood.
This will finally become useful. Let's start loading them up.
Oh god! You cast Tensor's floating disc. I'm sorry, it's Oldman's floating disc. And yeah, you just start piling them into your floating. So does your floating disc have a particular shape? Is it like Oldman's floating wheelchair, or is it just an actual floating disc?
I mean, right now I don't have time to style it. It's a disc.
Fair enough. All right, so you cast that and you start piling the trolls on. It looks like the sticky puppy's about loaded up. Can't really fit anymore. It's got maybe like 40 on it.
We
Alrighty.
can pile cages onto this.
Next in the initiative, Sunny. What do you want to do? Allie is down, and the
No,
Hydra
no,
is...
no, no, no. Please not down. What are you talking?
Allie is down.
Nope, nope, definitely not. I don't know where you're coming from that. Nope,
Okay,
Definitely-
sure.
for another 2d6, so.
Alrighty. Allie, you regain a bunch of hit, or some amount of hit points. Go ahead.
Just 12, it's not too much. It'll be okay. So, no, you're wrong.
I'm
Stop
wrong.
being wrong.
What do you do besides just kind of be there while the sun heals Allie?
Oh, I'm just, try to hit him with oil.
Okay. Yeah. The oil splashes harmlessly on the ground near the Hydra.
Oh yeah, I also call out to Anadoltia to release our little friend.
And I
Okay.
continue my run towards the crossbow bolt.
The butterfly!
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, you're running toward the crossbow too. So, Sunny and Anadoltia, you kind of meet, like, maybe 30 feet from the crossbow bolt at the end of this turn.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Yeah, and also like those who says,
I'm grabbing my crossbow bolt and trying again.
Hey, by the way, I can see through it. If you hit it, like, in the face or something, or any part of the body, it'll be okay. I got slashing thingies. I can slice them really good. Yeah, it'll be great.
All right, Allie, you're at 12 hit points from the healing magic of Sunny. What would you like to do?
With my action,
Mhm.
I will cast Heal of Faith
Okay, that's a bonus action actually, so it's not even your action.
But it's a bonus action. Oh,
Yep.
oh, that's even better. Okay, so now I'm at 21 armor class, and then since that was just a bonus action, woo, I'm gonna inflict some wounds.
Alrighty, you go to inflict your wounds, but oh man, not the unfortunate rolls. The inflict wounds does not connect. I guess that's it. You're acting bonus action.
Yep.
Do you want to run, or do you want to stay next to the creature?
Do I? Yeah, I'm gonna try and get some space.
Okay. It will take an opportunity attack against you with one of its heads. Alright. Oh gosh. Yeah, no, it doesn't have reaction. Alright, so yeah, it takes one attack with one of its heads. Oh my god. Alright, it rips you in the back for 9 points of damage as you're running, but you're now a good 30 feet off of it. And it's now the Hydra's turn. The Hydra sees you running away and lets out a horrible series of squeaks through its head. But then it notices Anadoltia and Sunny, who've just converged about 30 feet away. And it looks, and it's one of you or two of them, so it turns, and this horrible doll monstrosity begins to move toward Anadoltia and Sunny. So these attacks are coming at you two. First one's gonna come at Sunny.
Oh, okay.
That's a 16.
That just hits.
And a 19.
Oh, that also just hits.
So that's 15 piercing damage.
Oh, that's okay. I'll be fine with that.
And then Anadoltia, we got 3 coming at you. 25 for 5 piercing damage. A 12 for 8 piercing. So I think
the 12 misses.
And an 11 for 7.
11 misses.
So the creature begins to chomp down toward you all. It's now all up in your grill, as some might say.
I need to roll a
darkness now! Darkness right now! Here! Right here! Just where we are! Right now! Just
I need to roll a concentration check.
Sure. So unfortunately, your old darkness is gone. The bolt is now useless. But we do move to your turn, Anadoltia. What would you like to do?
Darkness now! Here! Right now!
Well,
on me!
Hold on a minute, Sunny. Hold on a minute. What would you like to do?
Anadoltia, seeing that her spell is gone, pretty much just swears loudly. So instead, she takes a jar in the butterfly net, which is pretty much together, and releases the butterfly.
Alrighty, the butterfly pops into this giant Trolldol abomination, and it goes. Wah! And the first thing it sees is, I'm just gonna roll a D2. All right, guys, on a 1, it looks at you guys. All right, it sees the Hydra, and it goes and attacks the Hydra.
The question is, would that count as a bonus action or just an action?
I think that's an action to release.
Okay, so in that case, Anadoltia is pretty much still going.
I thought it was an item interaction because he's using an item.
That's an action. That is an action unless you're a thief.
But she's still gonna just grab a crossbow bolt anyway because no use going back.
Alrighty, Oldman, you want to just pile the cages up? You can just do it.
Can I load them all up?
Yep, they're all loaded up. You want to just start leaving?
Do I have an action still, or is that my action?
I'll give you one. It's pretty easy.
Okay then, I am going to benign transportation. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry, I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna haste myself.
Oh, she's gonna haste yourself? Okay.
Then I'm going to run all the way back. Okay. I'm gonna misty step at the end of my turn, and I am out. Bye guys, we have a mission.
So
I got my drawing.
So your floating disc, does it follow you?
Yes, it does.
So Oldman and all the floating cages just begin to peace out. They're gone. They're just so gone. So now we're on to the rest of you. Sunny?
Oh, I'm just gonna turn my I'm gonna just turn my blade into my rapier. I'm just gonna turn it into a greatsword.
Okay.
So now I have a greatsword, and I'm gonna green flame blade my greatsword.
Okay. And who are you going to attack? The Dull Hydra or the Trolldol?
Oh, just the dull hydra. Yeah.
Okay. That'll hit with your greatsword.
Yay! Great. Takes 8 slashing plus 3 fire.
Alright, the fire damage happens to something else, right? So that happens to Trolldol Abomination.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah.
Yep.
Fantastic.
All right. It screams out. "Arrgh!" I'm sorry, with a horrible squeak. But it doesn't seem to like recognize how the fire happened, because the fire came off the Hydra, so it just still sees the Hydra as its only threat. Alrighty, Allie,
Yeah,
what would you
that's
like
great.
to do?
I can see them, right?
Yeah, they're about 30 feet away, give or take.
Okay. Give me 1 second. It's been too long. I don't remember ranges. Okay, perfect. I am going to cast Prayer of Healing.
Prayer of Healing does take 10 minutes, so that's not really an in-combat ability.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Unfortunately. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, casting time, and yeah. I forget it, that didn't happen.
It's kind of weird.
Ah, well then. Oh, great sun, bring back life to what it's been almost lost.
Ah, okay, cool. So Channel Divinity is going to heal how much health total?
It's 20.
20 health. So basically, if anyone was below half your maximum health, you're at your maximum. You're at half your maximum now.
Oh, yay! Great! Fantastic! Yay!
So
Okay.
Allie, your healing light glows out, reviving some of your allies.
Do you have to be below half your health, or?
You just heal.
Yeah.
Pretend.
Yeah. You
Okay,
brought
okay.
your half. Alrighty. And so we move.
And as a bonus action,
Okay. Oh right,
I
your
get-
your little weapon.
Pretty Woman.
That'll exactly hit, actually. It's got 13 AC. It's not quite so tough like a Hydra. Alright, 9 points. Alright, it's looking real bad. Another solid hit will probably kill this thing. The Dull Hydra, however, is going to go. First attack's coming at you, Sunny. A 22
Oh
for 6
no!
points. And
Ow!
then a 26 for 21 points of damage on you, Sunny.
On me! No! That's terrible!
Are you still up?
Is it really 26 points? No, it's
It's
21.
21 and then 6. Yep. So a total
21
of
and
27.
Total of 27. I go
Yeah.
down.
Holy
Yay.
shit. Alright, so Sunny goes down. Anadoltia, you got 3 coming at you. 13, 16, and 20. Any of those?
The last two hit for 16.
Alrighty, are you still up?
Yes, I am.
Alrighty. The Dull Hydra's taking its round. Anadoltia, it's your turn. Sunny falls beside you, getting bit particularly badly.
Well, if I don't really have anything to really heal him at the moment, or anything at all.
Oh, I have potions on me! Yeah.
Yeah, but that will still take my action, and there's something I want to do beforehand, which is this is gonna be
If he attacks me twice, I'm dead.
I'm aware, but I'm gonna try something right quick. All right, how is the Dull Hydra looking?
It's looking very bad. Another solid hit will kill it.
All right, then Anadoltia will double her. Actually, she will use Eldritch Blast.
Sure.
He is in melee range, so you're at disadvantage, but it's okay.
Yep, that'll still hit for 5. It's looking real bad.
I thought it was 7 force.
No, that would be if he would crit.
Oh, okay.
Yep. But that second hit for 8 more points blasts the Dull Hydra in its top doll head, which pops off and clatters to the ground. And it seems like only the middle head really matters as the creature collapses upon the ground. And you find yourselves for just a moment in this clearing. And as you look around, the doll abomination, the Trolldol abomination, begins to rip into the doll Hydra. And what do you just try to sneak away?
Does
Allie,
it heal me, by the way? Like, can somebody get
you're
my heal?
stabilized. You can be stable.
Yeah, I was gonna say Anadoltia probably runs over to Sunny and then like just forces a potion down his throat.
Awesome, great. Sunny is alive now. Yeah.
Oldman is going to double move with his haste, benign transportation, and then Misty Step.
So, as the rest of you are kind of grouped up and you're sneaking away from like the doll abomination, they don't have to fight it.
No, I'm not sneaky. I'm
You're just
gonna
kill it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kill it.
Okay, it didn't have a lot of health left either, so you bludgeon it to death as it's trying to kill the already dead Hydra. And yeah, you guys are in this clearing. It seems that all the apparent threats are gone, and it is nowhere to be seen.
Along with all of the...
Yeah, along with all the Trolldolls.
Oh.
And yeah, what do y'all head back?
Oh well. I guess he got eaten by a bear or something. Let's go. Bye.
Allie, let's just go back to the village.
Is there anything left in the clearing from before?
Not really.
Oh,
I mean,
by the way,
there's papers and stuff.
I just set the bodies on fire because
you just put oil everywhere and light everything on fire.
Yeah, and walk away.
Yeah, and also will actually look at the papers.
I mean, we've already looked at them all. They're just.
It just shows that he. All right, so okay, she just like heads back, hopefully to see if Molly's okay as well.
So yeah, Molly's still here. Molly leaves with you. Molly hasn't like pieced out too far. So you go, y'all clap the dust off your hands, set ablaze to the clearing, and begin to leave the forest.
It was. Oh, and I say a little prayer too. May the sun take it back. It's great gifts. All right, bye, son. See ya.
And as you all leave, Oldman, you at Mach speed.
As Oldman reaches the edge of the forest, he stops for a second. And, okay, I'm going to use an... Can I, try to estimate how many I saw that were dead?
A lot? You don't know.
Okay, well, then I'm going to major image a whole crowd of them.
Yeah, and as you do so, the little bunny folk all kind of rush over. Oh, wow! Whoa, you brought them back!
Yeah, these are all of them! Nothing happened to it. Money, please!
That's so great!
We finished! Don't touch any of them, they're sensitive after the drama.
All of the bunny folk believe you, and yeah, you give them their caged ones back, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, oh no, they put them in cages, it's terrible.
Only these ones, those ones are okay.
Begin to go about their daily routines, walking around, pretty dumb. You see one of them just walk into the side of a fence post and fall over. They seem like very dumb animals, or creatures, whatever they are. They're definitely not sentient, you don't think.
They're definitely not Anadoltia.
Yeah, they're not like Anadoltia. And the bunny folk look at you. Well, thanks. Here's your money, and I'll wait for your friends to come back to give them theirs.
Oh yes, of course. And Oldman hastes away, and then as he leaves range, about most of them disappear.
Oh gosh! A sudden terror from the back in the bunny folk place, but they must just be hiding.
As he gets far enough away, he opens up his egg carton and says, "You two are mine."
The dumb Trolldolls look at you with their dumb faces.
Dumb,
and
but incredibly cute faces.
Incredibly cute, and then one of them poop. And with that, we are at the end of our adventure.
Oh, no, wait, we're not. No, hold on. I'm gonna charm person. I'm gonna take...
We're out of time, bud. Unfortunately, we're at the end of the adventure.
I wanted bunnies. Okay.
I know. You have succeeded. Sonny, we'll say that you've convinced a few bunny folk to come live with you in the village. I mean, in your kingdom.
Yay!
But yeah, congratulations, everyone! You managed to go into the forest, find out what happened to the Troldols, and bring a lot of them back. Good work, and you're all alive somehow.
All of them.
If I fail. No, I'm just kidding. Thanks for playing, everyone. Pete, are you here?
Yes, I'm extremely here.
Would any of you like to shop real quick, or?
No,
No.
not me.
I just want to walk in and tell Bartholomew he's a terrible person.
Alrighty, Oldman, you walk into the Bartholomew shop.
Hello, Oldman. You know, this adventuring monopoly you have is a well-done job. It's really putting a lot of adventuring businesses out of business.
Yes,
I hope you're proud of yourself.
I wouldn't say that I'm necessarily proud, but, well, he looks out. Business is certainly good. He kind of smiles. Is there anything I can get for you?
No, I'm gonna go sleep on my bed of money.
All right, enjoy.
And with that, we'll be right back.
Oh.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Oh, wait,